All right, here we are. We have our football player guy. And there's a black background. So first thing I want to do, let's go ahead and create another layer. And to do that, we click on this little plus button on layers. All right, so now we have this picture with the black background at the bottom, and then on top we have our clear layer, and we know it's clear because it has the checkerboard pattern white and gray. All right, we see this little lock, so that means this background is locked. We can't move it. To unlock it, all you have to do is just click on the lock. Now it's unlocked, and now we can switch these around. So now we have our football player with the black background on top, and then we have our clear layer at the bottom. So I want to select this background and get rid of it. So the first way we learned was with the pen tool. Remember, we made all the pen, click, 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 all the way around, connected it, then we went to paths and created a layer. So that is the best, most accurate way to do it. That's the pro way. But a lot of times you don't need to be pro, you just need to be quick, right? Like if you're doing creating memes or quick Instagram posts, you probably don't need it to be all professional. So I'm going to show you some other options. First of all, I'm going to click on this Lasso Tool. And one way we can do this is you just draw around the guy. Right, so now this is selected. Oh. I try to cut it, but check it out. I'm on the blank layer. I'm not on the layer with the guy. So when I cut this out, I can hide this layer. And there he is, right? So that's one way to do it. Obviously not super clear, but I want you to understand that that's possible. Next way, Polygonal Lasso Tool. This one, it clicks and it holds like kind of like spider webs, so you can click around and get there. The downside to this one is you can see it's not fully rounded, right? So it's not super precision, but it will do the trick. In a pinch. Alright, again, I cut that better, but still, like you can see, it's like I've got these angles here, so it's not perfect. So now we move on to our magic wand tool, which we've done before, right? We click on it, and you can see it's quite jagged. I can change the tolerance, and it gets closer, but look, it's also grabbing all this, so this is not exactly perfect either. Change the tolerance a little bit, see what happens. Again, I'm getting this area, so I'm not getting the full guy, and then this is getting cut off. But if I wanted to go this route, after I selected it, right, I've selected this outside, and I want to select the guy. So what I'm going to do is go select, inverse, right, the opposite. So now just the guy is selected, and then I can cut that out. But look at all the excess it leaves, right? So that is definitely not the cleanest way to do it either. Now let's move on to Object Selection Tool. This one's pretty cool. Check it out. All I have to do is make a square around it. And it's created the outline for me. Right? Then I can just X. And that's pretty close. Oh, I lost some of the ball there. There we go. That's a good one. Right, so now I have a pretty solid selection around. So those are the three ways you can get rid of the background, right? So after I pasted this in, now I have three layers. I've got the layer with just the black and the guys cut out. I've got my clear layer, and then I've got my football player. So I'm going to dump this layer in the middle with the background. And now I have my player.